up? Chicken and beef. I have baked this chicken. My mama have the other stuff. It's gonna get messy. So I'm gonna see how long that bun lasts. Then I'm gonna put some stuff in it, like this, some cheese, make it real healthy. Cheese. Mm, hot sauce. I don't want to kill the taste of everything though, so just a little bit. And then these are, of course, going in a barack. But I want something else, like one of these. These are very spicy. And a jalapeno, because why not? Because why not? A little less spicy. I had already had chicken and beef in this. And some vegetables, serrano, pepper, and jalapeno pepper. This was missing onion, so I'm putting some onion. Like it's so crazy. It goes 0 to 100 real quick. Oh, I just mopped this floor. So we're gonna make it real spicy in this bowl. Because, onions have their kick too. And I like it. My breath ought to be kicking though. We use the whole rest of the onion. Now, I'm not gonna go crazy with like garlic. But there was no onion, so I had to. I just had to. And then it's like hot. I have lettuce, but since I have fresh vegetable with it, I'm not even caring about the lettuce right now. have waited to eat all day. I had a bag of chips and ice cream. So enjoy my meal with me and thank God for a meal. I got like two more of these, so shout out name. I tried to dance earlier, but it just wasn't right. The jalapeno really balances the onion kick. I'm just thinking of life. It's earlier actually, and I'm trying not to get my mind overworked because there's so much that goes to it. You know, life changes in a matter of seconds sometimes, and it's just sometimes a lot. But I just wanted to slow down and eat my meal of the day. I love raw vegetables. And chicken and beef mix. It's good. I like it. The topping it wasn't too spicy. The serrano pepper. Different story. But yeah, message of the day. Don't get overwhelmed. And if you do, remember to take time for you. Do something you like to do. Remember to take care of yourself. From me to you. All of that is important to pretty much sustain yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, intellectually, spiritually. So you might as well do it. Ground yourself. A crash out isn't necessary at all times, no matter what kind of crash out you have. Don't think just because your crash out is quiet, it can't be heard. Sometimes it's so hard to quiet the mind. Even though it sounds so quiet, it's so loud. It could just be so loud sometimes. Well, that's done. What I want to do is something. I don't know what took those out, but it wasn't me. I have this type of like living situation that is kind of crazy. And people don't respect each other's privacy boundaries. Can I reuse these for something? I'm trying to see if it smells too much like food. I guess they could be reused. But yeah, like the stuff that I have in the kitchen in here is literally like labeled with a sticky note and they're like Kiara. Like every item in here that is mine. Not every single item, because that's just my own fault. Like I sometimes miss it. But most of my stuff has like, for example, my initials on it. Like just 2 days ago, this lady in here threw out my chicken that was in the freezer just because she was saying it looked kind of weird. Now, 2 days later, she replaced it. But I'm like, that's not my point. The point is that that was just like utmost disrespect to me. Like if anybody could disrespect me, it'd be like touching what doesn't belong to them is mine. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Like she went in the freezer. She doesn't clean nothing in here at all, ever. But she went in the freezer and took something out of mine and decided to throw it away. Now, I guess this is what happens when you live in a situation like how I live, but there was also a time where she took like something simple as this, like took a toilet paper roll that was in the bathroom that was not hers, it was mine. But it's because we like don't share a lot of things in here in this house. But that's something. And then one other thing she did was, I'm assuming, lied to my face about what happened to my sherbet ice cream that ended up at the top of the freezer when it was in the freezer. And then when I asked her, she was like, oh, well, I don't know what happened to it. It just was up there at the top for 2 days. And no, it wasn't. She just like completely lied about it. So I was like, okay. So the meat thing was like the third strike, really. You know, and I don't know. It's just hard to kind of live here right now. Like, this isn't even gonna be my space forever. This is not my place for real. It just feels so weird being in a situation like this. I'm 2 months sober, which is an accomplishment for me. I haven't been sober in a minute. So being 2 months sober is awesome to me right now. I'm happy to say I'm 2 months sober, but it's just been, you know, it's had its ups and downs. I've felt down before here, just being like, oh, like what if I just reverted back to my old life and did all that stuff like all over again? What if I just did it all over again? When I know that's not a beneficial thing for me in general. But sometimes like my mind will take me back to that time and put me in a space where it's like, well, was that even as bad? But it was. I've put myself in so many bad situations while being an alcoholic, and you know, recovering isn't easy. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I make it look easy, honestly. Like, I make it look like it's nothing, but I've had my moments still where I've low key been like, for example, eating cucumbers and I'll put like lime on the side and like suck the juice out of the lime. And I'll be like, oh, that makes me think of a drink, like the lime taste or like a Red Bull. Like something so simple, but it's true. Like, so I notice those things that I do. And those are the moments that I'm talking about that kind of like set me back. But I don't know, it's just about choosing to live differently at the end of the day. And that's what I'm trying to do. So the verse of the day today is, but those, oh wait, excuse me. It's, um, mm, I don't think it's, okay. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Now, this was already read to me, but I'll read it to you, the chapter of the day. Comfort for God's people. Comfort, comfort my people, says your God. Speak tenderly to Jerusalem and proclaim to her that her heart's service has been completed, that her sin has been paid for, that she has received from the Lord's hand double for all her sins. A voice of one calling, in the wilderness prepare the way for the Lord, make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Every valley shall be raised up, every mountain and hill made low, and rough ground shall become level, and rugged places a plain. And the glory of the Lord will be revealed, and all people will see it together. For the mouth of the Lord has spoken. A voice says, cry out. And I said, what shall I cry? All people who are like grass. All people are like grass, and all their faithfulness is like the flowers of the fields. The grass withers and the flowers fall, because the breath of the Lord blows on them. Surely the people are grass. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God endures forever. You who bring good news to Zion, go up on a high mountain. You who bring good news to Jerusalem, lift up your voice with a shout. Lift it up, do not be afraid. Say to the towns of Judah, here is your God. See, the sovereign Lord comes with power, and he rules with a mighty arm. See, his reward is with him, and his recompense accompanies him. He tends his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs in his arms and carries them close to his heart. He gently leads those that have young. Who has measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, or with the breadth of his hand marked off the heavens? Who has measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, or with the breadth of his hand marked off the heavens? Who has held the dust of the earth in a basket, or weighed the mountains on the scales and the hills in a balance? Who can fathom the Spirit of the Lord, or instruct the Lord as his counselor? Whom did the Lord consult to enlighten him, and who taught him the right way? Who was it that taught him knowledge, or showed him the path of understanding? Surely the nations are like a drop in a bucket. They are regarded as dust on the scales. He weighs the islands as though they were fine dust. Lebanon is not sufficient for altar fires, nor its animals enough for burnt offerings. Before him, all the nations are as nothing. They are regarded by him as worthless and less than nothing. With whom then will you compare God? To what image will you liken him? As for an idol, a metalworker casts it, and a goldsmith overlays it with gold and fashions silver chains for it. A person too poor to present such an offering selects wood that will not rot. They look for a skilled worker to set up an idol that will not topple. Do you know? Oh, do you not know? Have you not heard? Has it not been told you from the beginning? Have you not understood since the earth was founded? He sits enthroned above the circle of the earth, and its people are like grasshoppers. He stretches out the heavens like a canopy and spreads them out like a tent to live in. He brings princes to naught and reduces he brings princes to naught and reduces the rulers of his world to nothing. No sooner are they planted, no sooner are they sown, no sooner do they take root in the ground than he blows on them and they wither, and a whirlwind sweeps them away like chaff. To whom will you compare me, or who is my equal, says the Holy One? Lift up your eyes and look to the heavens. Who created all these? He who brings out the starry host one by one, he who brings out the starry host one by one and calls forth each of them by name. Because of his great power and mighty strength, not one of them is missing. Why do you complain, Jacob? Why do you say, Israel? My way is hidden from the Lord. My cause is disregarded by my God. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. I thought that was beautiful. Also, what I found a little bit alarming today was we were in Matthew, right? And I think it was chapter 24 to 26. Hold on, let me just make sure. And this is on the app, BT Dubs. I have a few highlights from Matthew actually, because it was very just like it was a lot to actually experience within just reading to understand it. I know I wanted to kind of read Matthew, and I didn't expect myself to actually shed some tears while it was being read. So here are a few highlights I have from Matthew today. Matthew 24:8 says, all these are the beginning of birth pains. Matthew 24:12 says, because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold. Matthew 24:13, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. Number 24:29, immediately after the distress of those days, the sun will be darkened and the moon will not give its light. The stars will fall from the sky and the heavenly bodies will be shaken. Number 24:34, truly I tell you, this generation will certainly not pass away until all these things have happened. Matthew 24:41, two women will be grinding with a hand mill, one will be taken and the other left. Matthew 24:43, but understand this, if the owner of the house had known at what time of night the thief was coming, he would have kept watch and would not have left his house be broken into, and would not have let his house be broken into. Yeah. Number 24:44, so you must be ready because the Son of Man will come at an hour when you do not expect him. Number 24:51, he will cut him to pieces and assign him a place with the hypocrites. Where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Number 24:42, therefore keep watch because you do not know on what day your Lord will come. Number 25:29, for whoever has will be given more and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have will be taken from them. Number 25:35 through 36. For I was hungry and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you invited me in. I needed clothes and you clothed me. I was sick and you looked after me. I was in prison and you came to visit me. Number 24:45. He will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me. Number 25:46. They will go away to eternal punishment, but the righteous to eternal life. Number 26:13. Truly I tell you, wherever this gospel is preached throughout the world, what she has done will also be told in memory of her. I have a few more, but around 26 especially, that's when, well, pretty much from when I started highlighting, what I was just reading to you. It was just so intense because just of the way he was treated, really. And it just made me get in my feelings quite a bit, not gonna lie. So that was that. That's my little excerpt for the day. And I tried doing some dancing today. It didn't really go as I wanted. I couldn't really dance today. I don't know what it was. And now it's almost time for bed, pretty much. I know I was gonna eat later, which it's 10:01 now, so it is later. And so I ate, and that's it. What I do want to try is the mango I have in the freezer. I put them so that they can be frozen. So I don't know if they're frozen over all the way yet, but I'm gonna try those most likely. Matter of fact, I should check them now. I should check them now. Should we go check if they're frozen? Oh, let's go check if they're frozen. Has anybody ever frozen mangoes before? Hey, Big Turtle Man. You see how I opted to YouTube live because as soon as I got on live, it took me out. LOL. I was like, bird, that's how it is. It surely is how it is. I can't do nothing. Then my partner sleeps, so I'm like bored. I'm bored. Like, am I good? No, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Hopefully, hopefully it's like edible still. I I expect them to be still edible. Like, it shouldn't be that different. Let me see. Oh, ow. That's cold. Yeah, that was a good idea. And that's like super cold. I'm gonna save these for tomorrow though. For the daytime. See if they get even more. I should have yeah, it's still cold. I could have cut them out the skin, but it don't really matter. Mm-mm. That was messy. Trying to maintain these watch hours on YouTube, no joke. Well, for 10 minutes. I ain't that serious. But all I know is that I can't go up there and dance if I wanted to, like, because the moment I do anything, it's like they boot me out. Well, nothing happened to it. I still have it. It just gave me a 10-minute ban. Cause I was like, I can't even dance on it. That's why. So instead, I just ate. That's what I did. I should be able to go back on now. But this was fun because I like to go on my YouTube to collect videos at the same time. I was like, damn, you can't hear me? I was saying the same thing, low key. Damn, I'm about to eat my other ice cream. That's bad for me though. I feel like having a cup of coffee and everything. Like, I can't sleep right now. Going through a lot mentally. Like, I feel crazy, but it's okay. I really should just journal everything. Like, I haven't for like a good few, but sleep is 10 p.m. But I've been working now recently. So my job I have to get up mad early for because I gotta take the bus because I go in office now. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Not gonna lie. I wake up. I try to wake up by 4:30. So I be up early. And if I'm up late, I'm up early still. I'll just be in a hurry. Like, dang, I'm fixing me more ice cream. But I'm gonna check if I'm undone now. I think. But like I said, I'm still collecting my YouTube hours. So it's so long on YouTube though because I'm not like popping. So I have to count for every. I don't know what I was gonna say. I have to count every head that comes in here, kind of thing. I'm like, dang. Sometimes it's like nothing. When I was back at my mom's, I was getting views here and there. Like not a huge amount, but like more than I would expect. Because like now it's like two people. Like if I'm on it more, then I get more viewers on it. So it really is just like it depends. But from my TikTok, I'm gonna post my shorts and kind of accumulate those a little bit, see how that does. So you'll see some shorts on my YouTube if you don't follow my TikTok, which is Kiki Times. But I'm gonna head off of here so I can do a little spin. All right. You're divine, stay on your grind, and have faith, because all in heaven's time. I'm out.